Hello, this is Tony. This is my set of vlogging videos about me and my cancer. I have stage 4 cancer, as I said in the previous videos, and it's metastatic prostate cancer. And today I'd like to talk about um, how you feel and how you deal with that sort of thing. So to start off with, let's just talk about how things are when you're leading up to being diagnosed and told about what's happening. So for me, I kind of knew when I was getting high PSA numbers from blood tests and that sort of thing. And I'd had some prostate symptoms as kind of men do in their 50s. And I'd gone and had a PSA number. My PSA was getting up close to 200. And obviously anything over 3 is an issue. So it's up nearly 200, and they did some biopsies, which prostate biopsies. You don't want to know about those. I don't want to talk about those on YouTube. They're not very nice. You can go and look that up if you want to know how that works. But anyway, yes. So nobody actually said the C word, really, until I had a Macmillan nurse kind of sit down with myself and my wife, and she told me about it, and gosh, she was so serious, and I could just look in her face, see in her face that things weren't good, and she did a brilliant job, absolutely fantastic, and yeah, that can't be an easy job, can it? You know, having to tell people that they've got a terminal cancer, and wow, what a job that must be. But she did it so well, obviously had lots of training, and you know, somebody's got to tell you, somebody's got to make it for you, haven't they, and to you know, help you deal with it. And so they did a brilliant job, and I could see it coming. And I guess when I was told, you're kind of a bit numb at the moment, at the time, and you hear what's going on, then you hear the words, and it's difficult to process. Difficult to process the, you know, what it means for you, what it's going to mean long term for your family and everything. And it's kind of, wow, me? I've got that. Oh, I don't know. So yeah. So I guess it took, to start off with, it just takes a bit to just kind of get in and into your brain that that's you. And of course, to start off with, you don't kind of feel too many symptoms, you know. And so you start to get some very early hormone treatment and everything, and that seems to go okay. And you know, you just go on with things just at that stage, and you tell people they got cancer, and they say, "Oh, you're looking well." And, oh, isn't that just the worst thing? People say, "Oh, well, you're looking very well with it," and you know, it's not their fault, is it? But that's just so annoying. So annoying. Everybody says that. Oh, you're looking well today, Tony. Yes, okay, thank you ever so much for saying that, but it's just not helping me. You know, but people are trying to be helpful, aren't they? And the worst thing about telling people that you've got cancer is they say, "Oh, there's so many treatments these days. Oh, I'm sure it'll be good for you. You know, you read so much on the papers and in the news about all these different treatments that are going to help you." And you really don't want to explain to them, "Oh, look, yeah, that's true, but I haven't really got a cancer that's fixable like that. You know, I've got a really aggressive one, you know, really high Gleason score cancer, and really there's nothing, you know, they don't call it terminal cancer or castration-resistant terminal cancer for nothing, do they? You know?" And I don't like that last bit there. That sounds awful, doesn't it? But that's just a medical term, isn't it, for the fact that the drugs don't stop it. The hormone drugs don't stop the cancer. And so So yeah, I guess the first thing is telling your family and your extended family, and telling my mum was probably the worst thing. And hiding it from them a little bit about how bad things are, maybe, because they don't need to know straight away, do they, about what's going on. My wife, oh, I can't imagine how difficult it's been for her. I really can't imagine. Just wow, just being so powerless, to help your husband or in that situation. That just must be awful, mustn't it? So she's been absolutely brilliant for me, absolutely brilliant. Just really, really trying to help me through. And it's been huge pressure on her, and it's been 2.25 years now, probably, since we got the diagnosis, which was in December 2013, was it? Just a few days before Christmas. What a Christmas present that is it, eh? On the 21st of December, being told that you've got terminal cancer. Wow. But anyway, let's kind of move on and say, well, I've been through a few different drugs, and you always kind of have this feeling that the drugs are going to help you, and some of them have done, some of them have been bleh. So the main things I've had have been the Zoladex that you have in the stomach. That's a kind of a hormone thing, and that was kind of working with bicalutamide for a short time. And then I moved on to dexamethasone, and the dexamethasone did pretty good for quite a long time. And I was taking that, and that was doing good things to hold my PSA down. And then it started rising again, and I started having the radium-223 injections, the radioactive injections, the alpha radiation that comes from the radium goes into your bones because it's attracted to your bones, and it's supposed to attack the bone metastases, cancer metastases in the bones. And I don't know if that's successful for me. The people who gave it to me were really lovely. Then I've been on enzalutamide for 6 months, as I said, and the enzalutamide is just in the last month or so is starting to not be effective. And so, from an emotional point of view, you kind of have a roller coaster of going up and down and up and down. Different drugs work for a bit, then they don't work, and you get, you can't help emotionally being down after hearing that the drug doesn't work and everything. But I don't know. I've done a huge amount of martial arts over the years, and I find maybe that helps you be pragmatic and accept things for what they are. And well, I don't know really. People say, well, you deal with it very well, and really I deal with things just by putting them out of my brain most of the time. You just have to just focus on everything else that you can do and get on with that. Try to do family things when you can. Okay, that's going to be the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll get back to you soon. And please subscribe, whichever corner it is. That would be brilliant. Thank you very much. Bye now.